Hi, this is Chef Veronica. What's in your news today? They talk about encouraging whistleblowing and they want it in the workplace, but part of whistleblowing would also mean that the Computer Misuse Act would have to be a moot charge if the person who is blowing the whistle in the workplace culture, that's where they're talking about it, the culture in the workplace. If an employee decides to blow that whistle and they did it online or they use some sort of computer, you will have to, when you talk about the whistleblower and encouraging it, you also have to tack on to that they will not be charged with that Computer Misuse Act thing that you have there in Barbados. Okay, that has to be, you have to make that clear. And they're talking about transition to green energy, and they're saying that there's a pickup, but yet you see this guy from the bank, which bank is he from? CBD, yeah, the Caribbean Development Bank. You see this guy, I call him Hygiene, is Dr. Hugenis Leon. He is talking about travel plans and air sea options. He wants to propose more air and sea to get to the region. That's what he's talking about. So on the backdrop of them talking about green energy and the Ministry of Energy, Senator Lisa Cummings is here. She's pictured in your paper. This is the Nation News, and they're talking about pickup in green energy. And then on another page of another paper within your same island, they're talking about more planes and more ships and that kind of stuff. The more cruise ships that come in will devastate Barbados. It's going to devastate Barbados with the more that you increase that sort of tourism. It's also going to be at your demise. You cannot have both. You cannot talk about green energy and talk about more planes and more ships come to the island. It just cannot work, okay? And the trust fund they're talking about, it's a challenge. There's a cap of $10,000 in that loan, the loans to trust fund applicants. A challenge given rising cost, and that cap is $10,000. So there's a problem with that at the get-go. And when they talk about youth's interest in farming, the biggest thing you can do to have a child interested in something is when they see the parents doing it. Okay, you shouldn't have to try to persuade a child at school. If they grow up and they see their dad in the backyard cleaning up the yard and planting, vegetable beds and planting trees, that is their clue that it is something that they will be doing. That is their like marching order. We children, we do what we see our parents doing, and especially if it has a good feel about it. We could see that there are like fruits on the tree that you can pluck and eat, and you see that there are blossoms in the little garden, and your dad or your mom is saying, well, in 2 or 3 more weeks we'll be able to eat from the garden. That's all you need. That's all you need. Children need to copy what they see their parents doing. And that was most of it. That was most of what was in your news. And I'll put a few other things. But that was basically it. It was pretty boring, to tell the truth. Yeah, it was pretty boring in your news for Tuesday. So, yeah, this is Chef Veronica.